Alright, so what is good, everybody on YouTube? This is of course your boy B, Bullet RC, coming at you guys again with yet another video. And today, let me just tell you, your boy got lucky on two of the best releases of this year. Two of some of the most hype releases, but at the same time, I feel like they might have flew a little bit under the radar because of everything else that's been dropping. But I wanted to make sure that I got these joints in hand. I didn't want to miss them, and I definitely didn't want to have to pay resale on them. But before we get into all that, listen, finesse gang. You already know what time it is. Those who get here the first, those who go ahead and click that bell and finesse it, and those who subscribe and go ahead and thumbs up the video. Thank you so much. Listen, finesse gang, if you want to get on the video, go ahead, finesse that bell, get here first, comment early, and you could see your name up on the screen right now. But listen, I got two new unboxings and I got a third pickup that I wanted to go in a little bit more on, show some on body just in case any of you guys are feeling it, just so you know how it fits, what you want to look for, and you know, just some dope shit that I got, really. So listen, let's not waste any more time. Let's go ahead and get these boxes. Bam, here we go. Two brand new boxes, and like I said, I got a third pickup as well. And these, to me, man, just straight heat. And I was luckily able to get both pairs and some more stuff in some videos that you guys will see in the future. But let's not waste any more time. Let's just go ahead and get into one of these boxes right now.
Hello, the hype is so mellow, bitch, I'm dope and my pipe is so yellow. The blue polka dots, pink stripes, and it's pink on the title. Nigga, fuck your role model, bitch, I'm my own idol. And if you can't face it, my nigga, you can ass it. My accessorize accessories, bring out my assets. Nigga, this sound on acid. Tablets, Stussy G shock with my custom pair of 3D glasses. I suffer from ADHD. I should win a fucking award for being me.
And we are back, so let's go ahead. We don't need the top of this box. Let's get into these right here. You guys see the 33 on top of the box. And like I said, some of you guys are probably looking at this and don't even know what I'm about to unbox. Don't even know what type of heat I'm about to pull out. Because I think it was one of those hype releases, but at the same time, if you weren't really on the blog sites, if you weren't really looking around, or if you don't follow the shop, you might just miss this altogether. Might not know about it at all. So y'all see that number 33, Scottie Pippen. The box is all blacked out Nike, and that's one thing, one gripe I have with this is that this collab came in two separate boxes. Basically, I think if you were a size 11.5 or up, you didn't get the crazy cool leopard purple, all crazy color box. You just got the standard blacked out box, and I really wish that the bigger sizes, or the big feet gang, yacht gang, could have got in on the crazy box. But it is what it is. I'm just lucky to have the shoe, and here it is, a size 12 in the all over purple joints, the purple rains. Right here, the purple rain joints. Now, for those of you that do not know, this was a Kith collab that they did with Nike. Now, this is the Air Maestro, and what they did is they took the shoe and kind of modified it a bit. I'm gonna talk about what they did to the shoe to make it different from the original pair. And once again, Ronnie Fike just wanted to commemorate Scottie Pippen. You guys will see what I'm talking about when I get deeper into the shoe, but you guys see all the packaging, all black. So let's go ahead and get into the main attraction, bro. So the first thing I want to get into, even though I love the shoe, I love the packaging, I'm glad I can have them, but there was one thing that kind of got on my nerves as a customer. The thing is that there was no paper on the inside of these boxes, and this material is called like an oily nubuck. It's been getting knocked around in the box, and basically what has happened is that on certain parts of the shoe, you guys are going to see that there's little black spots and little black marks because the nubuck itself is such a really delicate material on this one, really nice material that's just been rubbing inside the box. So just a little foresight, I guess, for anyone at Kith that cares if they even watched my video. I would have liked a little bit of paper, and maybe paper wouldn't even have saved them, but I would have just liked to have gotten these and not had them already kind of be scratched and marked up. Now I can try to clean this, but with this material, I was just looking to throw some Rejuvenate on them and keep it moving. Unfortunately, my pairs came with some black marks on them just from the box. Now they did also come with a second set of laces with that custom Kith logo on the endings, and these are purple. There's basically a light purple and a dark purple on these, and the ones that come standard inside of it are a dark purple, and it's like a light or really light gray lace tip. And I'm probably gonna just keep in the dark gray ones because the lacing system is crazy, and I don't really feel like relacing them, if I'm being 100 with you guys. I'm being lazy, I don't feel like relacing them. Now, two colorways dropped in this collab, which is this all over purple colorway and a red colorway as well. Now the red was inspired by an all-star game he wore, those all red Maestros. That was his all-star game colorway. It was all red. Now The purple really doesn't have a story to it other than maybe Ronnie Fike saying that he believes Scottie Pippen's game aged like fine wine, so maybe that has something to do with this all over purple makeup. But let's just talk about the shoe in general and what makes this different from the original Maestro and why I like them so much. Now, first off, you guys are going to notice that lacing system. Once again, it is asymmetric on the front, so it is a little bit modified from the original version of the Maestro. I just like the look of this. It kind of gives it a weird abstract look, and just with the shoe and with Kith branding and with Kith kind of retooling some parts of it, I think it just really brings the collab and the shoe and the model all together. Now, another thing you guys are going to notice, maybe another reason I really like this shoe, just like I really like the Prestos or the acronym Prestos, is this zipper on the inside. Once again, they're taking a regular Nike model and modifying it, making it a little bit different. Maybe another reason why I like the Off-White collection so much is that they're taking the original Nike shoe and just really remixing it, adding different things, maybe taking some different things away and making it really unique to the collab. There is no other Air Maestro like this other than the collab pair. Now for the zipper, one side says just do it and one side says just us, of course, to moniker for Kith. And then another detail that I noticed around to the back is that Kith is debossed in the back of the shoe as well. Now another thing that they changed from the original Maestro was up here on the collar. You guys are going to notice that there's these double straps around the ankle. I'm sure a lot of you guys are like familiar with the Air Jordan 7, how it has that inner side, that inner booty on the inside. This shoe has something very similar. Now what they've done with the collab is raised it up a bit. Like I said, add those two straps to both sides. Now of course that was supposed to be for just, you know, functionality, and the zipper itself once again was to just get the shoe on a little bit easier just based on the lacing system. So I'll probably just be wearing my pair unzipped. I don't see myself really wearing them all zipped up. I kind of like that unzipped look, gives them a little bit of a flair to it. And then another thing that I noticed is that on the toe they did throw a little swoosh on the front. Another dope hit on the shoe, just like when they throw the little small swooshes on some of the Air Max 1 models. I think that's a really dope little touch, just like they did with the new Air Force 1s and those like color block colorways, and they threw a little swoosh on the front. I think the added little swoosh, it's a good look. Another really dope design choice I want to touch on is just the Kith logo on the front. Just being able to take off the Nike branding and put the K and the Kith on the front to even furthermore give it that collab feel and just solidify Kith as a brand. Like, you know, I also co-own a brand, Sample Industries, with my partner Tony. Y'all know Tony D 2 Wild with Sample. So if we get to the point where one day we can put a Sample logo on a Nike shoe or whatever, that would be a dope look and definitely like a milestone. You know, something like that not everyone gets to do. But let me just go ahead and talk about the shoe in general real quick, run over the materials, give you guys some good B-roll, and then I have another shoe to unbox, of course. So the whole upper on this shoe, like I said before, is that oily nubuck in two different hues of purple. And one thing I definitely gotta say, they hit it out of the park as far as quality goes. The only thing that I noticed is some glue marks around the bottom, but that happens when you're gluing the sole to the upper, especially when suede and nubuck kicks. Sometimes it's hard to get around. I think this is a really quality release from Nike as well as Kith brand. And then as you guys get to the bottom, once again, it's a really dark purple mixed with like a teal. It's really hard to explain these colors. That's why I just called them the purple rains, because you guys can see them as clear as day. And I can't really pick out the actual color. I don't want to call them plum. I think purple rains just sound a little bit doper, so that's what they are. So that was the first shoe. Let's go ahead, toss these in the back, and we need to get into number 2. Definitely one of the best releases. Definitely, I think, a sleeper this year, and this was my favorite colorway over the red. This was the first shoe I purchased before the red pair. So let's get into that second box.
Beat bang with the tom-toms, my produce selection is fresh, nigga, fuck Vons. Ace the underdog, throw him on the back bender, cause I changed my outfit more than transsexuals change gender. Eating Belgian waffles with Italian biscuits, I sold my soul to the devil for 30% off. Until you emo kids who walk around pissed off. Step 1, pull your panties down and start to piss off. Step 2, run to your radio, turn this shit off.
And we're back. You already know what time it is. Yes, you know, purple rains in the back. I got those and I had to go in and double dip a little bit. So once again, the same shoe, but your boy got both colorways. The all over red pair, the one inspired by the colorway Pippen wore in the All-Star game, the all over red joints. You know, I had to do it. If I'm gonna get the purple rains, I'm gonna have to get the red too. Why not? Spin that shit, like y'all say. Unfortunately, once again though, I ran into that same problem where there is no paper inside of this box. Once again, this was a size 12. It still came in the black box. And basically on the red pair, it's really noticeable on the red pair because of the color. It's a lot brighter of a color rather than that dark purple plumish color. And I'm sure you guys can see in some of the B-roll where that black rubbing against the material really shows up on the red pair, which really sucks, unfortunately. Hopefully Kith, someone like I said before, is watching, and just a little thing. I'm not like pissed off or anything, I'm just saying that is a thing. It's a thing. Just like the purple pair, we got some extra laces right here in red, but I'm probably gonna stick with the black lace. I usually do stick with the lace that matches the uppers the best, but in this case I think I'm gonna stick with the black pair and just keep it nice and simple. And just to give you guys some better B-roll and shots of the red pair, because I think both of them deserve that time on the camera and on your YouTube screen right now, this pair I think a lot of people were more so leaning towards just because it's red, black, and white. I mean, it's one of the simple and most easiest colorways to just rock with. And to me, that's why I wanted to make sure I got the purple first. The red was definitely secondary in my opinion, but it definitely still looks good. Just sucks that I have some of these black marks on the upper of my pair. Once again, that Kith logo on the tongue once again, but this one is in white instead of just that all over black on the front. You know what I'm saying? It pops out a little bit more on this pair. And then one more thing I wanted to note before I get out of here is that on the insoles, I didn't even take them out on the purple pair because I forgot, but there are actually leather insoles on these with Kith debossed on the heel with a lot of Scottie Pippen's accolades. It says Scottie Pippen number 33, Hall of Fame inductee, 21 career triple doubles, playoff steals leader, 395, 10-time all defense honors, 10 times all defensive first team honors, 6-time world champion, 2-time Olympic champion. And that is going to be it for this unboxing, and I will be doing a review on these when I get back from Toronto. That is number one on my priority list, is to make sure I get these reviews done. So just be looking for a lot more reviews in the coming weeks. And that's it, man. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. 2 new pickups, some of the dopest releases of this year, and one of these will definitely be making it on my top list for 2017. I'm not gonna say it's the Purple Rains, but it's probably gonna be the Purple Rains. Or I might just cheat and put them both one on each foot and just put them together. Y'all know how I do. Anyways, man, much love to all the fam, followers, and of course supporters. You guys can follow me on Instagram, Twitter, SoundCloud, Snapchat. The Snapchat is bull.cb, by the way. Here, there, blah blah, of course. Bullet RC. And I will see y'all on the next video. Listen, SneakerCon, Toronto, Canada. What's good? I'll see y'all very soon. I'm out of here though. Peace.
Nigga didn't bother, so my father didn't help. So when my mom would beat my ass, she would always hit me with Gucci belts, Gucci and print from leather welts. Yeah, Ace the Creator, man. Casey Veggies, yo.